Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Dan Hagan. Candidate for Governor Rebecca Kleefisch said in an interview that the 2020 election in Wisconsin was rigged. She provided no evidence. There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud in the state. Rulings and multiple recounts have confirmed the outcome. Last year, Kleefisch said that Joe Biden did win the popular vote in Wisconsin. Her incorrect claim now that the election was rigged comes right after construction executive Tim Michels launched his campaign for governor. Michels did not mention the election in his announcement speech. The U.S. is one step closer to a COVID-19 vaccine for some of the youngest children. Today, Moderna filed for emergency use authorization for its vaccines in children ages 6 months through 5 years. Moderna says 25 microgram doses of its vaccine were 51% effective at preventing symptoms in children 6 months to 2 years old and 37% effective in kids aged 2 through 6. The company says those numbers are similar to the protection provided against Omicron in adults ages 18 to 25 who take 200 microgram doses. As of February, roughly 3 in 4 U.S. children under the age of 18 had developed COVID-19 antibodies, indicating they'd been infected by the virus. Meteorologist Conrad Supinski joins us now from our weather center. Felt nice out there today, Conrad, but a little cold.
Yeah, we're still trending below average for our average highs this time of year, but some mostly cloudy skies right now with some thicker clouds that are starting to roll on in because some more rain is showing up here on the radar is actually moving in. So this system doesn't look like much. It is a very small low pressure system. Most of the precipitation is to the south of us, but overall we will get a little bit of rain tonight and into tomorrow morning. Very spotty at that. Maybe a snow shower might mix in, but this right over here on the west coast, yeah, that is our next low pressure system. So very active weather pattern is in the forecast with rain tonight into the morning hours. Very spotty at that. Our bigger system is back by Saturday with some heavier rain lasting through Sunday and into the morning hours on Monday. But we are still well below average as most locations came in with temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s all across the region today. And tonight, temperatures will continue to drop into the mid 30s. Dan?
Former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin is appealing his conviction for murder in the killing of George Floyd. Chauvin argued that jurors were intimidated by the protests that followed and prejudiced by heavy pretrial publicity. Chauvin asked the Minnesota Court of Appeals to reverse his conviction or order a resentencing. Last June, Hennepin County Judge Peter Cahill sentenced Chauvin to 22.5 years in prison. Chauvin killed George Floyd on May 25, 2020, after pinning Floyd to the ground with his knee on his neck for nearly 10 minutes. 3 other fired officers face state trials this summer after being convicted in federal court earlier this year of violating Floyd's civil rights. On Saturday, May 7th, starting at 9 a.m., the Demmer Library in Three Lakes will be giving away free comic books as part of Free Comic Book Giveaway Day. Comics are first come, first serve, and there is a limited quantity. Free Comic Book Day is the first Saturday in May and has been celebrated since 2002. Many stores and libraries across the state are participating in this free giveaway. Again, Saturday, May 7th at 9 a.m. at the Three Lakes Library. A local steel fabrication plant in Tomahawk has been steadily growing over the past 3 decades. The Daigle brothers trace their history back to the late 80s when Steve Daigle was a subcontractor at Southside Welding. Our own Kyle Pazorski gives us a look into their facility in this latest Blue Collar Wisconsin report.
Daigle Brothers has been an integral part of the Tomahawk community, dating their history back to the late 80s. Owner Steve Daigle began welding in Tomahawk in 1987, quickly starting his own business, which has now grown to being diversified in steel fabrication. His first large structural steel project was the Tomahawk Middle School.
Expanding back in '93, and that was my first opportunity at really getting involved with structural steel on an ongoing basis. I knew there was some steel work going on. I had heard about structural steel and was pretty passionate about getting more involved in that.
That project gave his local business an opportunity to gain more recognition and experience in a mature industry. In every project, each piece has to be measured, cut, and welded to fit in the place they need to go.
Everyone's going to see that puzzle. So it has to be no parts missing. Precision is key, and it's amazing that it can do that from detailing all the way through.
Today, the business works on large projects, including their most recent, the Dane County Airport expansion, all the way to small specific pieces of stainless steel.
Variety is huge for the guys out here. I know I used to work in the shop, and just mixing things up, it changes the pace around here, so you're not doing the same thing over and over.
This variety has played a large part in keeping employee turnover low. Many who we spoke with have been working for more than a decade with Daigle.
And I think the reason we don't is we're not afraid to take a risk on people. And I think we just have to accept that not everybody is made for doing everything. So some people are going to move on. And if you're willing to take that risk, you're not going to have a problem finding people.
Reporting in Tomahawk, Kyle Psorski, Newswatch 12.
Gun deaths are all too common here in the U.S., but one teen is doing something about it. We'll tell you how he is making armor out of shopping bags. That's after weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Enjoy the benefits of soft water with Menard's great selection of Morton water softeners. Morton's demand control Wi-Fi water softener is a smarter way to manage your water. Integrated Wi-Fi capabilities allow you to monitor your salt levels and water usage from your smartphone, putting you in control while at home or away. Plus, Morton's look-ahead technology learns and predicts your water needs, saving you money. Get 11% off Morton water softeners now at Menard's.
Save big money at Menard's.
At Bygoff and Rohde, the insurance companies know that we are trial lawyers who win cases. And it matters because when they're dealing with lawyers who win cases, they know they're going to have to pay fair settlements and fair compensation to the clients of our law firm. Because we develop our reputation over years of winning trials, winning cases, and recovering substantial settlements for our clients. At Bygoff and Rohde, we get results.
I come here to do homework because they have free Wi-Fi. They don't say anything as long as I buy something.
When there's a lot of noise, it's hard to focus. But I listen to music to try and drown it out. When the Wi-Fi cuts out, I can't finish my homework. That's why I started getting D's.
Millions of children rely on public Wi-Fi to study. U.S. Cellular is donating up to $13 million in hotspots to help youth in need. Because every child deserves the same opportunity to learn.
When you drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the rugged power of Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
Good afternoon and welcome back, everyone. This pretty decent day out there right now. No rain at the moment, but some thicker clouds have rolled on in Minocqua and in the Rhinelander area, and that is because some more rain is popping up here on the radar, and that will be moving in. So not a big looking system, just a little bit of scattered showers that will be moving in tonight and into tomorrow morning. But this right over here in the west is our next bigger and slower low pressure system that will be moving in by Saturday and then lasting all through Saturday into Sunday, and even by Monday morning it finally starts to taper off with even some heavier rain at that, with cooler temperatures back into the upper 40s to even low 50s over the weekend. But we got to deal with that rain first, and pretty milder temperatures out there today. Still below average what we're supposed to have this time of year, but we'll take those 50s out there, with Rhinelander coming in at 53 earlier, Eagle River at 55, even Green Bay came in at 53 degrees. So milder weather out there. Finally, we've seen some 50s. Now temperatures have cooled off just a little bit with a really cold pocket of cold air closer to Duluth and Superior, as they do still have some snow on the ground. So that is, creating with the wind blowing from the lake, really cold temperatures there. but here we are in the clear from all that cold air. Just some milder temperatures, still below average in the Northeast and even in the Midwest to upper Midwest, and temperatures will actually continue to stay below average, as their average, believe it or not, this time of year is supposed to be around 59 degrees. So we've only had maybe a couple of days that were above that, especially this last weekend, but overall it's been well below average this time of year. But look at that, 1952, we had a record high of 92 degrees, so some summer weather, some shorts. Yeah, we have really cold weather, cooler weather, pretty much sticking around the next week and even into beginning of May, as our average is supposed to be around 59. We're around 40s and maybe some low 50s to start off May, and we will continue to be on the cooler end, as this graph does show even the next 2 weeks being on the cooler end here in the upper Midwest. But tonight, we might get some rain and snow mixing in there overnight as temperatures drop in the mid-30s out there. Tomorrow, more windier conditions and temperatures kind of boosting up there to the low 50s with some morning rain, then becoming cloudy throughout the day tomorrow. And then some more rain back in the forecast by Saturday, as our 7-day forecast, brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, does show that next low pressure system, the bigger one, over the weekend start to move out. And then more active weather back by beginning of next week. Dan?
The Russian invasion of Ukraine is hitting McDonald's in the wallet to the tune of $127 million last quarter. The fast food giant temporarily shut down its locations in Ukraine and Russia last month because of the war. However, officials said they would still pay their employees, so salaries, leases, and other supplies racked up about $27 million in expenses. The remaining amount, about $100 million, comes from food and other items that will have to be disposed of. There are nearly 1,000 McDonald's in Russia and Ukraine, which account for 9% of the company's 2021 revenue. Despite this, McDonald's showed growth globally, with a nearly 12% hike in sales during the last quarter. Think about the size of the state of Tennessee, about 43,000 square miles. That's how many miles of tropical forests were decimated by logging and fires last year. It sent more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere than India does in an entire year from burning fossil fuels. An analysis by the University of Maryland and a group that tracks forest data shows tropical forests are being destroyed at an alarming rate. When that happens, there's less oxygen being released into the atmosphere, and stored carbon gets churned up, putting off carbon dioxide into the air. The analysis warns that forest loss is pushing the Amazon toward a tipping point, where these forests could shift from absorbing carbon dioxide to emitting it. This past Saturday, the Mosinee Fire District conducted a live burn training with the assistance of the North Central Technical College. Members of the Cronin-Wetter Fire Department and the Riverside Fire District were also in attendance. According to the Mosinee Fire District, this training was very successful and provided a great learning opportunity for those involved. The district would also like to thank everyone who helped with the planning, preparation, and coordination of this event. A Colorado teenager has recreated an invention that he wishes he didn't have to, a grocery bag that doubles as a bulletproof vest. The 18-year-old was in his senior year of high school when 10 people were shot and killed inside a local grocery store in Boulder, Colorado. Angeline McCall has the story.
The idea came from a painful moment. An idea designed to bring protection instead of grief.
I never thought I would design something like this, and it is super unfortunate that that tragedy had to happen for me to think of this idea.
18-year-old Trent Bush knew he had to do something after feeling the impact from the King Soopers shooting in his hometown of Boulder.
It seems more and more common every day that something like that's going to happen near you. And you don't realize the full extent of it until it actually does happen near you.
Trent is working with a sewing company called Axis Industries in Lafayette to create Life Tote, a bag that doubles as a bulletproof vest.
Then you have your elastic straps that just flip around. It does make me feel more comfortable in the grocery store. That's kind of why I designed it in the first place too, because after the King Soopers, it felt off going anywhere public or with a lot of people, especially the grocery stores. So
Life Tote has a material called Kevlar inside, designed to catch and stop bullets. It took him months to create the design. He perfected it with the help of expert sowers.
I think it could do a lot of good in this world, but I mean, it is a shame that we have to create something like this.
A design Trent wished he didn't have to make, but felt like he had to.
I hopefully can save lives with it.
Turkeys are generally not considered dangerous, but perhaps at least one turkey is. We'll hear how a turkey has scared some walkers in the D.C. area. That story and a look at the Packers draft prospects after the break.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
It's not an I thing, Dad. It's a we thing.
Get 25% off after spending $25 when you order online. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. When helping plan your dream kitchen or bath with in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 25 years of experience, overseen 500+ projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basement-y company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basement-y in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Looking to add warmth to your home with a new gas, wood, pellet, or electric unit? Look no further than Trapper's Fireplace Gallery in Eagle River, carrying the best selection from Heat and Glow, Quadrifire, Simplifier, and Vermont castings. From complete installs to service to maintenance, we have you covered. From the Dahlquist family you've trusted for over 50 years, visit their showroom, Trapper's Fireplace Gallery in downtown Eagle River. Welcome to the family.
It's open season on cancer. Help us raise money for the Ronald McDonald House of Marshfield by purchasing a hat, an H2O Go bottle, or other special items. With your donation of $20, you'll receive over $50 in valuable coupons, and a $10 donation is given to the Ronald McDonald House. Purchase items at Cost Cutters of Central Wisconsin, the Barber's Family Hairstyling, Mullins Cheese in Knowlton, Chase Outdoors in the Cedar Creek Mall. It's open season on cancer, a season that never ends.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
It's not an I thing, Dad. It's a we thing.
Get 25% off after spending $25 when you order online. Order now at papamurphys.com.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Today is National Superhero Day, and while that may not mean a lot to adults, it could mean a lot to kids. A group of superheroes spent the day at Connecticut Children's Hospital trying to help the littlest patients forget their troubles for just a little while. This is the 9th year in a row Wonder Woman, Batman, and Supergirl all united to form the ultimate dream team. For the past 2 years, the trio appeared virtually due to the pandemic, but this year they are back in person, sharing joy with children and their parents. NFL Draft Day is here. The Packers hold a handful of picks after their offseason moves. Packers general manager Brian Gutekunst spoke earlier this week with the media about his plans for the draft. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers has spoken of wanting to have input in the draft process. Well, Gutekunst said that's going to happen.
Aaron's going to be heavily involved in the development of not only players that are in our building right now, but certainly whoever we bring in.
The Packers currently hold the 22nd and 28th picks in the first round. The draft starts at 7 p.m. tonight. Tune in to Newswatch 12 at 10 for our coverage of the Packers' latest news from Las Vegas. A turkey seems to be getting revenge on people for Thanksgiving with some very foul behavior. He's terrorizing people on a Riverwalk trail in northeast Washington, D.C. In one incident, he was caught on camera being a real jerk. Sam Ford has the tale of the terrorizing Tom.
He's a turkey with an attitude, and he's been the bane of walkers, joggers, and bikers on the Anacostia River Trail for months.
He attacked me, and I ran faster, and he followed me.
He had chased me about a good 300-400 yards.
It looked at me, and I looked at it, and it chased me.
So I turned around to
run, and he lunged again and pecked me on my butt.
He's gotten people on both sides of the D.C.-Maryland line. Prince George's County Parks and Rec put up this sign to discourage people from approaching him.
I mean, some people don't listen. They try to go up to and take pictures and stuff like that. Like, why would you try to take a picture and attack you?
Turkey attacks them when they take pictures?
Yeah.
He's even gotten the attention of the Catholic U rowing teams.
Out of the darkness, we hear.
And it's the creepiest thing.
He jumped in the air and he almost clawed my face. So he kind of knocked me off the bike and literally chased me around for like 5 minutes.
Day Fularin, a singer with Rare Essence Band, says as he rode through on his bike April 12th, the bird got him, then went for this woman, which Fularin videoed.
He turned his sights on a young lady on the other bike. And needless to say, that's when I pulled my phone out and I started recording.
Can you help?
He said he had to beat it off with a stick. Does he still ride through?
I've been prepping myself for the next turkey attack.
Do you have that room in your home that feels old and tired? Time to make it new and fresh, modern and exciting. Enter the Home Improvement Giveaway at WJFW.com for a chance to win $5,000. Sponsored by Kitchen Tune-Up, remodeling your expectations.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
The Campanile Center for the Arts presents Mutts Gone Nuts. Expect the unexpected as canines and comedy collide. From shelters to showbiz, these amazing mutts wreak havoc and hilarity in a breathtaking, action-packed comedy dog spectacular featuring some of the world's most talented four-legged performers. This show is a must-see. These dogs are sure to steal your hearts and then your socks. See Mutts Gone Nuts at the Campanile, Saturday, April 30th at 2 and 7.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Lynn from Mosinee, and I've lost 56 pounds and over 16 inches. And I know the secret. I had persistent pain in my knee, and now it is non-existent. I'm able to enjoy the sport of bowling, which I love.
Most patients lose 20 to 30 pounds in about a month. That's a half a pound to a pound per day. For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695. That's 715-203-8695. We know the secret.com.
Have you been thinking about updating your kitchen? Trust our Kitchen Tune-Up team to provide you an enjoyable and hassle-free experience. A variety of services to choose from, and most projects are completed in 1 to 5 days. Call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Rust is most active in the spring. Fight back and protect your vehicle's investment by calling Rust Solutions underbody rust proofing service today.
You know, Conrad, I hate being the bearer of bad news, so I'm not going to be. You need to tell the people about maybe a 4-letter S word that's coming our way.
Yeah, it's that letter, that word snow. Yeah, we might get a little bit more of a mixture tonight, but this is going to be very spotty, folks, so nothing to really worry about as temperatures drop in the mid-30s out there. Right now, just some mostly cloudy skies with some on and off showers tonight, maybe a possibility of a mix of some rain and snow, but the main event is Saturday when that heavier batch of rain starts to move in, lasting overnight and into Sunday, and then finally moving out by the Monday morning time frame. So a longer system that will be in effect here in the Northwoods with temperatures pretty mild out there today, but not quite as we're supposed to have this time of year with temperatures around 59 degrees. So this very below average temperature trend will be continuing into beginning of May and even a very active weather pattern.
I want to remind people Conrad does not make the weather, so send your emails to Mother Nature, please, not Conrad.
Please, yes.
We'll have more for you at Newswatch 12 at 10.